Square again. Circle. No. Triangle. Triangle. Circle. Okay. I have so much shapes. I made a cube. You know that when we roll a cube there, it goes to different numbers, different shapes like square. And all the numbers like circle, square, triangle, and a different triangle. And there's a different triangle, and a star, and a half circle, and a triangle, and a square. And I'm gonna make a house, but I still want to make a cube.
Okay.
Hey, Daddy, I see another one. I'm making not a teeny. I'm making something else. And yes,
How's the peoples?
and here's another top room, and here's a top room, a down room and a top room at the same time. Hey, Daddy. I like 2 rooms. I like 2 rooms, like a tree house with some 11. I made a house of Dada. Daddy.
Alaikum salam. Yes.
I made a house with a flat roof for the boat.
Jazakallah betul. I mean. Heat there. I need heat there, man, because now it's freaking burning.
I'm making a house. I made a house for you. I made a house for you, Dad.
Yeah, I heard.
And it's gonna be so beautiful, Dad. And it's shiny, and I'm making smaller stuff in there. And I'm putting so much furniture inside. I'm gonna go get some money now.
As you can see now, I'm basically going to be putting the new spider on here. Before we put the new one on, we gotta take the old one off. Hey! What's going on, everyone's? I'm just busy with this here. Guys, please vibe to my M.A.D custom page here on TikTok and just follow there, please. I'm trying to get that account up to 1,000 so I can start doing my lives on the M.A.D customs page, because it'll be easier to just, I can leave all the details on that page. It may just make it easier for myself and everybody to keep track of everything, because on here I got cooking stuff, and I'm now gonna be busy with the baby's unicorn things, and I wanna keep the sound separate from the personal things, man. I appreciate it if you all can just vibe to M.A.D Customs on TikTok and just follow their page. Target 12-inch is 650 to recoil.
Listen, I've spoken to Toto. Will come to work and me and him will sort it out. It's fine, leave it. I will sort it out myself. And he says he just wants to say sorry if he feels like he went off at you. I will sort it out. I've spoken to him.
Shut my guy. Yeah, man, I'm trying to get all of the followers for the speaker stuff onto the speaker page, so all the people who's into unicorns and stuff can be on this page. And all the people that's into speakers can be on that page. Plus, I'm thinking of reinventing the whole live, you know. If it goes onto that page, there's some things that I wanted to do on the lives and stuff. But I figure I'd rather do it on that side. Okay. What's the story here?
What's wrong? Wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Okay. Over there, over there, over there.
It's a circle.
There we go. And that will go in there.
Daddy?
Hmm?
Daddy?
Hmm?
What speaker are you fixing? What kinds of speaker are you fixing?
It's a 12-inch powerbass.
Oh, what does this one
So,
do?
spiders in basically. Now we'll just glue it together, glue it on the top. But it's in enough for us to basically go and recoil it. Let's get all of our goodies lacquer into place.
I'm gonna get in my house. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Wrong way around, that's why it didn't feel right.
Hello. Hello, Dad. And Daddy, what you doing? Daddy, what kind of stick are you fixing? Oh.
I just told you now. Now I must keep telling you the same thing over and over again.
Oh, Daddy. Do we need one flower?
Here we go.
Daddy, I have a flower.
I don't fix amplifiers. I'm busy on the live, my guy. You can't call me.
We need more.
Chase me, look at those things. I need to delete that app. It keeps fucking annoying me. From what I'm seeing here, that's the gauge of wire it is. I don't know. So, let's get started. Like I said, I'm busy on the live. You can't call me. I'm busy on the live, my guy. When I'm done, it's late, guy. It's like fucking after 10 o'clock when I'm done usually. Now I start to have long conversations. Or you're gonna tell me long sad stories about how you need this and you need that and what must do here and there, and I must explain. And I don't like to just roughly does that. I don't like doing that. If you've been on any of my lives, you'll know I don't give short answers. I go into detail with everything that I say. If you wanna call, you can call tomorrow. Not today, my guy. Because when I'm done here, I'm going to go watch the Bafana game. As you can see, we are South Africa. So yeah, today is out of the question. You can call me tomorrow. Before 11. After 8, before 11. Between 11 and 2, I'm not around. What do you mean I don't help people on my life? Hey, my guy, don't come with stories, man. I'm here. I talk. You wanna phone me. You want my help. You wanna phone me. I'm telling you I'm on the live. I'm busy working here. This is not a live. This is a job. I'm doing it on the live so everyone can see what I do. If you want help, I can help you, but you can see I'm busy working here. I told you if you wanna call, you have to call tomorrow. You wanna speak to me after 10 o'clock? Yeah, but now when I'm done here, it's 10 o'clock, my guy. Come on now. Now I must have long conversations at 10 o'clock. There's most people that's sleeping in the house also. You know what I mean? That's why I said tomorrow. Between 8 and 11. It's just unfortunate tomorrow's Friday. From 11 till 2 o'clock I've had to mosque. After 2 o'clock I'm free. Till about 6 o'clock, then I'm back here on the live again. I help on the lives as much as I can. If you're new to the live, you must find out. Oh yeah, this is the one. Ish. I forgot to find out from this guy what the hell happened here. Because this is the one that got the insulation tape around the... This one's got insulation tape around the surround. I don't know what's going on here. And I'm not touching nothing. I'm not touching nothing. He never say nothing. Me, I'm not gonna say nothing either because this looks like it was somebody to make a plan here. So me, I'm gonna leave the plan, let the plan stand. The hell? Yes.
I want to go lay on my bed.
Now why are you coming to tell me? Can't you go lay on your bed? Yeah, it's like everyone is just jumping on me today, man. Yeah. And I know she's gonna go complain there about mother now. I said she must go lay on the bed. I never said she must go. She wants to go, but now why she come and clock in here by me? Like I'm watching, she must play. She want to buy Switch, she must buy Switch, man. Why is she troubling me now? Oh, I'm getting roses. Yeah, like it's Valentine's Day, man. Yeah, I forgot this. That's what I didn't do. I never pressed down this bloody shit. That's why it's giving me cock. Damn it. But I see you. Yo, dat sab it burn bad, yo. That sab it burn bad. It really did roast. Everywhere is burnt. Where's it, love man? This thing now really starting to annoy me. It's really working on my gut now. Where's my screwdriver? That's it. Sorry, Owens, I just had to screw that bloody thing in there. This thing is moving around like this. It's too much, man. It's moving around way too much. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. Where's the other one? Ahead of you guys here, man. Where are you guys now? I should have thought of this before I started, eh? I should have thought of this one here. There's the other one there. There's the one there. Okay, to the other side then. It doesn't matter, yeah, this one works. Yeah, man, come on now. The glue is getting dry here. We need to get moving. What the hell? I don't work on amps. I do not work on amplifiers. Because if Russell can stop making twee 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 twee, I'll be very bloody happy. Alright. There we go. He's still gonna make twee twee because it's metal on metal rubbing. But let's hope it's not as bad as it bloody was before. Because I did kind of solve the problem a little bit. It's not gonna move around anymore. So it shouldn't be making noises. Okay. Alright. Here we go for the top half. Now this was starting here at the bottom. Can't also win. Get one tweet to stop here, the tweet start here in the back. Now let's just take it as it's music to your ears. Cutter. One coil done. Oh boy. Yes, we do. So that's all there we go. There we go. That's coil 1 done. Now we'll move on to coil 2. You guys can check the YouTube channel for what this woofer used to look like before when I stripped it, before I did the recoil. Also guys, if you can please go on to my M.A.D Customs page here on TikTok and just go follow there, please. I'm trying to get that page up to 1,000 so I can do some lives on that page rather. Really appreciate it, Owens. It's difficult to manage both the pages because guys are asking me questions on this one and they're asking me questions on the other one, and I gotta constantly log out of this one to log into the other one to check messages and answer messages, and then I miss messages, and then the guys are like, yeah, that don't reply, and you know, to avoid all of that, I'm trying to get all of my business stuff onto the one page so that I don't have to keep chopping and changing on the application, and I can just do all the lives from the laptop one time, and I can have a designated device for work, and then I don't need to worry with personal things and what. That's what makes it easier also, because when you put on there out of office, everyone knows you're out of office, don't phone me. But now it's on the personal line. Hey, I don't know who's phoning, I'm answering, and then I didn't want to talk to you. Now you catch me on a sneaky. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that, man. I'm trying to run away from you. Leave me, man. Let me run. Let the brother run in peace, man. Don't try and catch me now. Just let me run in peace. That's it, my boy. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. That's not it. That is it, my boy. That is it right there. Okie dokie. After this, it's the infamous 15-inch Neoflex. The coil is bigger, so while Dasso is busy baking there, we can start with Mr. 15-inch Neo. I'm just gonna have to definitely put on the fan because the baking process is starting to chow me again in the chest. Oh, man, need ventilation, man. We need ventilation for the baking process. First, make sure everybody else's doors and stuff is closed, because it don't help. I'm ventilating here, and then my ventilation runs into their ventilation, and then they're the ones with the issues. Make everybody high in the house. Right. very skilled in my job. This is child's play, according to most. Anyone can do it, man. Patience is key, though. There's a certain level of patience you gotta have, and very good eyesight. Go. Down there as well. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Ramen koki. Other Mr. Noe. Can I please have a monoblock amplifier? I also want one. Seeing as we're asking for free things here, I also want one. I think you're on the wrong page, bruh. There's no free things here. When I did have a competition for free subs, nobody was interested in it. Everybody made excuses. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do it. Hey, bruh, then just don't enter it. Don't come and try and make me change. I must now change the rules to suit one person. And then the next one comes, I must change the rules again to suit that one. No, just if you don't wanna do the thing that the rules are, then just leave it. You're on the wrong page asking for amplifiers and what's this? Free things. This is the wrong live. You're looking for a different live. This is not the one. Amplifiers number 1 is already off because I'm busy with subwoofers. I don't do amplifiers. So there already you lost. And then asking for a monoblock, something I don't have for my own self. Okay, kinda that's not true. I have 1000 RMS monoblock, but it's small, man. It's small, man. I want it must make poof. I want my subbies must start jumping. Because now I'm burning them by putting them in the wrong boxes, and I want them to burn when I'm putting them in the right box. Where are you going? You and you. But because I put too much power to it, or I mean not actually put too much power to it, because I won't put too much power to it, but I'll be playing it loud for long. And then it also break. 12-inch sub is for recoil is 650. Alright, let's do this quickly. Here you can see subwoofer is Gadala. What glue I'm using for high heat? I'm using this one with the secret ingredients of I'm using secret ingredients of Milky Bar, but I can't tell you how much Milky Bar you must put in. Contact details is on my bio. Right. Let me just put on the flux capacitor for the baking process. Then I'll be back with you, Owens. Let's keep it on the flux capacitor for the baking process. Got to put on the flux capacitor for the baking process. Once the flux capacitor is on, alright, what's the time? 6:54. Alright. It is time for Maximus Decimus Meridius. It is time. You take off you and then I'll throw you around. Yeah, that should be good enough. There we go now. Cool. How about you stay off for now? Let's just put this one on here. Because we are going to have to open up. Alright, we are opening up my dude, I can't give you trade secrets, man. Asking me for what glue I'm using is asking me for trade secrets. Can't do that, my guy. I cannot do that. Somebody who's willing to sell the glue, not this glue I'm using, because I use helicopter glue. There I told you the secret now. There's another guy over there in Durban. If you contact him, he'll organize you the glue. Just tell him you're in Joburg. He'll organize for you the glue. You can buy it from him. If you want to, you can say you descend your speakers here by me and the job is not so nice. That is why you want to now do it yourself, because you know how to do it now. Alright. Subs I'm selling. Yeah, I need to build them, man. I got 15. There's 12 here. There's a 15 that I need to put together. And is the standard venom that I'm taking off, and I'm basically putting venoms like this. I'm gonna make two 10-inch venoms here with the bigger magnets. As you can see, this is the small magnet and that's the bigger magnet. This is the Maximus, that is the Jeff. So, or if you want to, we can even go for the Charles. See, there's the Charles here. It's the Charles magnet. This one is the Charles magnet, but yeah, I have to build up, man. I don't have speakers here ready for sale. I don't sell speakers, I just repair them. but when I get a chance, I do sell it. Right, where we at now? We are 4 minutes in. Okie the dokie. Yeah, I can actually sort out all of this shit here. Kinda happy I have to open up this bloody thing because here it looks cocktail, man. Yeah, it looks cocktail. I don't like it. I don't do amplifiers as well because I know a lot of ones keep asking me what amps. I don't do amps. Okay, we're gonna sort out that piece of nugget in a moment. Before we get there, where's this one? Right here. How's it, man? I'm located in Boksburg North in the East Rand. Yeah, I needed this piece here. This is the right one. This is the one to add value to the whole pile. This is the one that adds value to the pile. Yes, man. Yes, man. The 4 clippers there. Need to go buy me some wood for this weekend. Gotta build me a 12-inch kavuki. Maybe. Now the bunny's full, bruh. Bunny's full. I need to cash it in so I can get money. So I can buy some wood to build a 12-inch kavuki. I gotta try out something, man. Gotta try out something. Oh, that's what you brought me back. Okay. Okay. Wood here by me is $6.98 for a sheet of plywood. $6.98 for plywood. And then chipboard is well, I buy melamine because it's already white and smoothened. That is $7.99 for a board of, well, depending on where you buy. If I go Leroy Merlin, it's $7.99. If I go to, well, I check between the two because sometimes one of the two of them have it on special. Then I can get it for $6.99 or $6.58. But Builder's Warehouse, a normal price is $8.80 for a sheet. All the old glue is off. Okay, so now take it out because we need to put in one more paper. One more paper. One more paper. One more paper. Because we need to get this all a little bit puffed out. So one more paper will work. Should be enough to get it puffed out. Yep, it is actually enough. There you see that little bit of extra. That's all we needed. The sub would have been back in Kimberley now. I'm in Uppington. If that's what it looked like in the beginning, the sub would have been back in Uppington now. But it would have been due 2 and but I wanted it to due 1. You know, it was it back as a due 1. Because what's the fun in breaking a speaker? Yes, I'm rewinding. But now we are using Escom wire now. We are using Escom wire. We are using Escom wire. Brand new from the box. Out of the box. Even this I do online. So always know I'm not doing cuck here. Yay, yay, yay. Hey. Damn. Ja, nee, das is proper duck does man, bro. 0.7, no way. It's also my good because it looks like the 6.3 is done. Alright. The 6.3 is klaar hè. Yo, this is thick wire, bruh. How's it, brother? When you recoil, you get the same RMS? Well, you're supposed to. In this subwoofer's case, I don't know. Because this one came with an aluminium coil, and now I'm replacing it with copper. So for this specific one, this is the powerbass Neo. I won't know if the RMS is the same. Mr. Poppington will tell me when he plays it. However, for all the other woofers that come with copper wire in it, it should be the same, because all I do is I take the exact same wire, the size of the wire. I take the same size wire and I replace the burn wire with fresh wire. So the gauge should, the RMS should be the same, because that's all I'm changing is burnt wire for fresh wire. Right, what are we sitting at? 10 past 7. So that is, that's 6 up there, and then 4. Right, and I'll do 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 14 minutes. Yeah, so if whatever wire the speaker comes with, I just put it, basically I put new wire on there, take the burnt wire off and put new wire on there. I don't touch the spiders unless you ask me to. Surround, tinsels, none of that gets touched. So the speaker should be the same in terms of RMS. The other question also is, do you need to run the speaker in? No, you don't, because running the speaker in has nothing to do with the coil, or very little to do with the coil. It's more for your suspension, which is your spider and your surround. That needs to soften so that the speaker can flex better when you're playing. That's why you'll see when you buy the speaker brand new, they tell you must run it in. The speaker's moving. Like at volume 10, the speaker will be doing this, right? And then after a couple of days of playing, oh, here comes my puzzle. After a few days of playing, now at volume 10 it was doing this. All of a sudden at 10 it's doing that now. And then after a couple of days more, now it's doing that, because now the suspension is loose. Now the speakers run in. Now you can basically start turning shit up. But usually for us Owens, for us bass copper, by the time that happens, we already smelled coil 5-6 times already. We're almost on the brink of having to replace the subwoofer. Or we almost sell it already, because we know it's almost dead. Alright, we need to coil 1 first to test and see. Hopefully we somehow get him right on the first try. Look alright, man. It looks smashing, eh? Yeah, boy. Hier gaat ons nou, man. Hier gaat ons nou. Hey, that thing gonna look nice, man. It's golden even. Lekker gouden draad, my bro. Some Owens wear gold, gold slit. Other ones put gold coils. But you will see when I'm done. I will show you what the outcome is. The dradas, me bro. It actually does look more like the Not gonna lie. No more yellow ones. I just need to concentrate here, man. It's about time we put this thing into a box and let him plug some little bit. That's it. Yeah, that marketplace specials. If one coil is burnt, my bro, you can't just fix the one coil. If it's a DVC, you have to fix both because you don't know which one it is. And then if you're sending it to me, I have to bake the coil. Therefore, I have to do both because if I bake it at the temperatures that I bake the coils at, the coil that wasn't burnt now just might be burnt. So that's gonna cause a problem, obviously now. Mhm. Ah, here we go. Come on now. Come on now. Alright. Now we go back up to finish him off. What happened there? Shit. My wire fell off from the bloody thing. Oh, absolutely cannot let that happen. Nice and tight. Yes, my bro. Está sonando. You're stuck, my bro. That's why I stick. That's why I stick, bruh. You know how thick as wire is. That's why I can twerk, bruh. That's how thick as wire is. You massacres is most like King Duck Young. Okay, that's it here. You. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the whole point, eh? The sub needs to torque, my bro. The sub needs to torque. Oh my days, eh? Oh my days. So, how the speaker is now, I'm going to have to side by side him because it's giving me 2 ohms as it stands now. So, in order to get it to dual 1, I'm gonna have to put a side by side. But because I have enough wire, I actually want to coil this one finish first. I know it's dual 2, we're going to make him dual 1. I just want to coil the whole coil complete and fit it in the basket to see if everything is fitting. I have enough wire, and fortunately for me, the size of this wire, this is the only woofer that I know that I have done in all my 9, 10, 11, 12 years of doing recoiling. This is the first woofer that I know that's using that gauge of wire. Okay, maybe there was another one, but that one there was upgraded because we were doing it for a specific purpose. I don't want to give away too much stories there because then the story will come out and then there'll be issues. Anyways, this is the first time a normal person from the street who's not, okay, that's how much I will say, is coming, and we are putting this gauge wire. Because usually the previous wire that was on here, that's usually the thickest gauge wire we put onto any set given subwoofer. But this is 2 gauges higher. So you get 0.4, then you get 0.45, then you get 0.47, then you get 5. This is 2 gauges higher than the normal size that goes on. So I just want to see if it fits in there. If it doesn't fit in there, then we have to go down 1 size, and then we have to clean all this cuck here off. This green here, we have to clean it off so we can make the coil a bit longer in order to achieve 0.1. I mean dual 1. But as it is with a single wine here, I'm getting hold on before we go any bloody further. Sometimes my multimeter gives me cuck. Hold on. Let me just see quickly something here.
One is done.
Yeah, and you also want to be the second one. What the fuck is that thing? What's supposed to be 2? Yep, that's 2 there. Right. I just want to make 100% sure so that I don't now coil this thing and then it was actually 1 ohms. Nah, it's 2. It is 2 ohms. Okay.
The second one will put his head down and he's going to snore.
Who's that now?
You.
Me? When is that going to happen? Can't be snoring today. Bafana. Bafana. Eat the best team in the world. I'm delusional. Like an American. I believe we will win the World Cup. Yeah, just like the Americans. Home field advantage. Yeah, man. Yeah. America. America. Gonna win the World Cup in my damn dreams. Sta kak. Kom lieg hier so. Jullie weet nie eens wat die hell is soccer nie. Soccer, man. We gonna win the soccer World Cup. Yo, gat. This one is the strong one. This one is now the powerbass Neoflex 15-inch. Gents, if you can please do me a big favor, go on to M.A.D Customs page here on TikTok and just follow me there, please. I'm trying to move the work account to the work TikTok. Yeah, don't forget, you can WhatsApp me. My details is on the bio. My details is on the bio. If you want to, you can check the previous lives on my YouTube channel. Yeah, boy, yes. I'm technology. I use YouTube also. All my lives get uploaded there. You know why? Because everything lives on YouTube forever. It's only when you talk about blue and white country that it gets removed. But if you don't, all your stuff lives there forever. That way no one can come and talk shit about anything I did. You can go watch it there. And if you want to follow the live but you're tired now, or you want to watch the games or whatever, but you want to see what happens, you can always watch it afterwards at your own time, at your leisure. It's M.A.D Customs on YouTube as well. So yeah, well, yes, you don't know. The jig is really cocked, man. The way it's bubbling, making us coiling a hell of a lot slower than what it initially would have been if I could have just went one way. Yeah, check for you, my bro. See for you. See for you. You soldier boy. I'm gonna have to fill up some more chippies. Baby, if I give a lighties the chippies to start chewing there, I need to refill the glue here. I need fresh chippies. While they're busy gaming, they can just chew some. And bring me some babaloo. I like the orange ones and the grape ones. Great flavor. Sorry, my Jimbos. I can't answer questions when I'm busy with that shit here, man. I have to watch where the wires land. WhatsApp is on the bio. You can check out the videos. I did make a video specific for all the ones who don't know where I am and why I'm situated and all of that. It's on both my profiles, this one and the M.A.D Customs one. So hopefully the ones see that video and stop sending me messages and asking, but I know they won't. They're still gonna see the videos and they're still gonna message me and ask me. They'll actually message me and ask me on the video where all the information is. Do you have a WhatsApp number? It's written there, WhatsApp. Yay! Ah, we are special, man. All of us. We are all of us special. Special beings we are. Yes. I think if by this weekend that Bra never come fetch that earthquake. That earthquake's flying in the car. Tiger Venom 2D will be 750 for 12-inch. Whew. Okay, we're almost clear here. There we go, right there. Lay just there. Don't move, don't move. Don't you move, bruh. Don't you move. Yeah, you jump there. You jump there. You jump there. There we go. Lay there on your bra. Lay there on your bra. That's it. You lay there on your bra. Don't you move. Don't you move. There we go. Lay on your bra. Lay on your bra. Lay on your bra. There we go. Go lay there on your bra. Away. Shoulder to shoulder, my brother. That's what you must know. Remember that. Shoulder to shoulder. Don't forget that. Yes. That's it. Once you go stiff, my bro. You need to be tight like a tiger. You see now, I almost went. I was gonna run. And then you blocked me with your bullshit. That's why it does that, because it's moving away. I see now. Because even if I do a side by side here, the thickness of the coil doesn't change, just the ohmage of the coil changes. Amper klaar daar zo. Okay, so that's how you will be done right there. Ay. Everything is just bling, 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 bling everywhere. Okay, dokie. Benny, it depends, eh? This one here specifically maybe will sound different. But your normal speakers, when you buy your Venoms, your Pythons, basically the speakers that comes with copper on it, I take the same size copper that comes off the speaker, I put the exact same size back on, so it should sound exactly the same. Oeh, ja, dat is hij. Oeh, ja, nou. Hij is heavy, bruh. Look how mooi, lekker. Mooi, mooi. So beautiful one. Right. Now we need to get this fucker out. That's why I had to take the dust cap off also. So we can see if it goes in. Big moment, big moment. It needs to vie inside. Let me go get the. Let me go get. Let me go get the other part of the equation. That speaker is one of the big reasons why my back is giving me cock. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Right. We are looking for the speaker to go in nicely. Python 10-inch DVC. Right. Ow. Fucker. What was a Python 10-inch PVC? Brand new, but don't play no sound comes out. Hey, that's different, man. Well, what would you prefer between a Venom? The Targa comps, the magnets are stronger than the Venoms, so I'll go for the Targa comps. Modification, my guy. Modification requires upgrading of magnet, spiders, tensor wires, coil, and surround. Okay, we gaan het. We are in the game, my bro. Wat is aan die game, man? Yes. It's not yet baked, so obviously it hasn't closed a little bit yet. But from what I can already feel, it already feels a hell of a lot better than what the other one did. Yeah, I know. Upgrading a speaker to be better than what it currently is. It's not as simple as just changing the cone or just the coil. Nah, there's shit you gotta do to it, man. I'm in Boxburg North in the East End. Let's go. No, I'm not gonna test it on this live because I have to, even though it's coiled, I have to recoil it because we need to get it to 1 ohm. Yeah, if it's blown, I can fix it. Yeah, I need to redo this because as it stands right now, this is 2 ohms and we need to wire it down to 1 ohm. So in order to do that, we need to double wind this guy, then we'll get 1 ohms. If we leave it as here, it's at 2. So if we double wind it, the ohmage will drop down to 1 because it'll be 2 here, 2 here. In essence, what you're doing is you're adding extra wire onto the speaker to get the ohmage to drop. Yeah, my guy, having the boxes and it's blown, that don't help, because even if you take it back to where you bought it from, they're gonna tell you, there's no guarantee on subwoofers. Nowhere in South Africa does anybody guarantee subwoofers. My thoughts on all the subs is perfect. What's the difference between an expensive sub and a cheap sub? Outside of the obvious, the one is expensive and the other one is cheap. you the build quality of some of the expensive stuff makes sense as to why it's expensive. Sometimes there's some expensive things that come here and you look at it and you're like, nah, I think what they're charging you for is that they use their brains to figure out how all of this was put together and how all of this works. And you're paying for that. That's what makes it expensive. Because if we're looking at just the hardware itself, nah, look, and also to be fair to every single one, I'm in Boksburg North in the East End. Also to be fair, currently don't have a gauge meter to test the strength of magnets. Because if you can test the strength of the magnet, you can say, this one is 10,000 and that one is 5,000. Yeah, this is worth it. Hey guys, I think you guys must all look for blown of these woofers, so we can take the magnet of this woofer and put it onto that woofer. Then that woofer will be stronger, because if the motor force is strong, the sensitivity will go up, and if the sensitivity goes up, you need less power to make the sub loud. And if you need less power to make the sub loud, that also means that if you give the sub power, a lot of power, it will be louder. Now, there comes the problem. Will the spiders be able to handle the extra power? And will the surround be able to handle all of the extra power? That's the tricky part. That's the part where you're now going to have to chop and change, and that's the R&D part of it. They've already done the R&D part. They know which magnet and which basket and which top and soft parts and how much, because this spider is a double stack only or quad stack, and you get the other speaker, it's got two of these, so there's basically, it's a octo stack, it's 4 here and there's another 4 stack. You understand, all of that stuff has been done. That's why some speakers come with thicker set of spiders, triple stack of spiders, and how thick the magnets must be, the size of the lug, how many of them. All of that has been R&D'd already by the companies, which is why you can batal for some, and others, well, you get cheap. Futsek when I'm okay, I need to finish that speaker now because he's already cooled down. And I need to finish the Venom. Mr. Mano, you look some. Oh. Okay. Let us download the Venom quickly first. Boksburg North in the East End is where I am located. I feel like you guys are looking down on me. Yeah. What's going on here now? Alright. I'm gonna have to open that speaker up again. But this is gonna be for the last time, because now we know how we do it. I don't, however, like how there's one section on there. I think I need to just rewrap this. I don't have the paperwork, man. They didn't have of these papers. And tomorrow being Friday, I want to go. I think I'll have to go to Benoni to go and get the other paper. Maybe the P&A there will have. Then I can open it up and use the right, because it has a slide. Instead of it going around all the way, it comes around and then there's a slide, like a pointy on the coil. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. You see? Hold on. This way. You can see it's a bit pointy here. And that can cause cock. Now it's because the paper on there is not the right. I just needed to get so we know where we are on that thing there, because my heart was dropping, man, because I didn't know if it'll go in. Yes, Benny, you can do that. I don't see what's the point in doing it though. It's just gonna make it look nice, that's all. But it's gonna serve no musical purpose. It's gonna serve no purpose at all in any regard you're looking at. So I don't know why you'd want to do that. The amount of money you're spending just to get that thing in here is gonna be stupid anyways. Oh yeah, this is the one with the surround that I've changed. I did the glue on the inside, all around on the inside here. It's been glued, and as you can see here on the inside here as well, I glued all that down. What's here? What's here? Oh no, but it is glued down. It looks like a bump here, but it's glued. This glue set for a couple of days, so I put some glue on the inside here as well. So there's glue on the entire piece of this, and there's glue in the front of it, and then there's glue in the back of it, so that everything is a bait fast. Is bait on fast today. It's nice one. So I want to close this block sum so he can buy back to. This one is going back to PE. Hey, sorry Owens for the delays, man. Man, it's getting old now. The back is starting to give fucking issues. I have been taking meds for my back, but the problem is I'm very light on medication. I pass out very quickly. And by very quickly, I mean, you know that joke when people say you're having a conversation and then all of a sudden they snoring. Yeah, I'm that dude. The one that goes to bed like this. Hey babe, good night. That's me. And it's worse on medication. Because if I don't take meds on the bed, I pass out. Wifey was saying I need to be studied in a lab. Because how can a person fall asleep so fast? So I apologize, my Jimbos, for the super long delays on the speaker repairs and stuff. Just I'm having issues on my back. And like Mr. Mano's speaker here, that's a lot of money for a speaker, and we want to get it right. We don't want to send this thing to Uppington and then he has it for 2 days and then it says, yo, Mr. Mano, it's too much, I don't like it, I'm going to exit. And then it exit the chat. They mean cuck. Because now we must send the sub back here. I gotta open it up again, see what's the story. Why did it exit? And I don't have my drill here. I need a drill because I don't have spools. I need to open up some spools here. I need to unspool, man. I need some I need to unspool some of the wire that's on my spools here so that I can put wire from this sub on there. Sorry, I can put wire from the big spool onto a small spool so I can dual wind. Then now we in the full swing, bruh. I know for a fact I got at least 3 days of life in me. Hopefully that fucking injection works wonders, most. That thing make you feel like you're 12 again, bruh. Make you wake up in the morning with a smile. Yes, I fix speakers for a living. It's my bread and butter. It's how I pay for my Wi-Fi and my TikTok. Not forgetting unicorn wings and the wands that we make. Oh shit, I forgot to put it on. That would help, nah? Ooh. Yeah, I want to take that off tonight. Take that wire off. Clean that thing off so that I don't need to stress about that tomorrow. But I think I need to do that rather tomorrow during the day because I can do it outside. Because it's that fucking glue, bruh. It's my super glue that's on there. And I have to burn it off. And that super glue is not friendly. When that shit gets stuck in your eyes, then I'm out again. So instead of me putting myself into cock positions, I rather just tolerate it in the mornings. And tomorrow evening we can coil it, bake it, put it together, and someone put some power to it and see how it's spanning. No, not the helicopter glue. The super glue one. When you put fire to that thing, that fumes it comes out is the problem. Now tomorrow evening I can do that. Make sure it's spanning lekker when it's pumping. Then Saturday morning I can put it in the car. Let it bang. I'm buying to Springs on Saturday morning. I can put the sub in the car Saturday morning. Drive from here to Springs with it. From Springs back. If the sub never smoke, burn, give kak, rasa, what, other than bass. Mr. Mano, Uppington will be ready for you, my bro. I rather take my time and get things sorted out properly than just to finish it and then we are not satisfied. No, the glue I get. Hey man, did I put it on? Yeah. The glue, not so much, bruh. I buy big containers, man. So I don't have to go all the time. I used to go like once every 2 weeks. But now with Mano speaker, yeah, bruh, if I had to go and go buy glue, the way I had to open and close Mano speaker, yeah, I would have had to buy to think every 3 days, bruh. Because how many times did we open our bed and close that speaker already? We open and close that lot times already. But today, I mean, tomorrow's gonna be the last time. Tomorrow's gonna be the last time we close it. Yeah, I get a 5 liter one time, no way. Yeah, man. Tomorrow's the last time we close it, boy. Inshallah. We won't have any issues after that. Like I said, Saturday morning I'm flying to Springs. I'll somehow gooi it in the car, drive to Springs with it banging. And then by the time I come back, away. Because the drive is 2 hours. It's an hour there, hour back. It shouldn't be that long, but that's how I drive. Oi! I knew it. I knew it. You will not be there where I need you. You will take your own shit and buy somewhere else. This is Mano's fault. But he sucked all of these ones away from here and put them that side. Oh yeah, I said I gotta figure this shit out. So we're gonna fucking mark it. Shulosa. It looks some hair for it. Yeah. Oei, oei. Alright. The Chris, recording shorten the lifespan of the subwoofer. No, bruh. It's the opposite. Because the lifespan of the subwoofer lasts as long as the subwoofer is alive. When the lifespan of the subwoofer dies, and you send it in for recoiling, you bring it back to life. You're extending the life of the subwoofer. Like I've said, whatever gauge wires on the subwoofer's coil, you remove that gauge wire and you put exactly the same gauge wire on there. So it's exactly like how the coil was when it came from the factory. Just now it's not burnt anymore. So the RMS will still be the same. Everything will still be the same. The only difference is the coil is now new again because you put new glue on there. New wire on there. Venom 15-inch is 850, my guy. What up, Fluffy? Walaikum salam. Yeah, Pharaoh. Hey, man, times are tough, bro. We use what we can get, man. You know? You know, and as they say, if it works, bro, technology. We did try the mustard sauce, but it was too strong, man. Not too strong. The smell was too strong. It choked me bad, man. I can't work with that stuff. That's like proper industrial. That so I can't use it. Even though it's stronger than the tomato sauce, I can't use it. Okay, so you also now, aren't you from here? I think you from here. So let's just call you in one time. So I don't have to come back to you for this. Yeah, the mayo is expensive, bruh. The mayo is expensive. Because we import the eggs from America, you check. Don't fix surrounds. You have to replace surrounds. You can't fix them. And at the moment, rand dollar is not very friendly. So to get in the stuff is a little bit on the pricey side. Which is why I have not yet gotten anything in yet because the delivery cost is sky high. Too expensive. Subs for sale? No, nothing at the moment. There's a pair of 12-inch ecstasies I'll probably end up selling. But those I first want to build them up and put them in a box and then do videos of them playing, and then I'll sell it. For now, I need to first see how they play, how they perform and all of that. But then I came up with a different plan. I figured I need to test and see if that the cone and spider pack and everything how it is now, if that fits inside my triple X subs. Because if it fits inside the triple X magnets and basket, then I'd rather take the triple X and fix the triple X. As it means for it, I'd rather fix the triple X then, and then I'll sell the triple X because I know everybody's after triple X's. But the minute I fix it, then nobody wants to buy it. Right now, if I show you the broken one, you'll be like, yeah, hey, that one. If ever you fix that one, you must let me know. I want to buy that one. No, nobody's after them, no way. I'm just saying, usually, like right now, if I show them, then people will say, yeah, that one. If you get it fixed, yeah, I want it. Then the minute I fix it and I send people, then they're like, yeah, I just said I want it. I never said I can afford it. It's like you want Lamborghini, you want Ferrari, you want Porsche, but you don't have money for it. Yeah, Baba, same like me. I want Zika X9, but I don't have money for it. Yeah, but you're not gonna have that issue with mine. You won't have an issue with mine because brother man, I'm gonna be stitching them. I'm gonna be stitching them to the spider. I've got spiders here. I've got spiders here that I will stitch. I'll sew them to the spiders. The tinsel leads I'll be sewing them to the spiders. Right, you shop. Now we need to clean this because it's burnt everywhere. Ooh. It's looking hectic here, man. Why does the sub voice call shift? It shifts because of over excursion. The manufacturer builds the speaker and says this speaker will play 40 hertz, and then you go play 20 hertz, and then the suspension of the speaker, the suspension meaning the spider and the surround, is nice and loose now, and then it raises above this center pole, and then as it goes back, because it raised, remember there's, you see all those vents here on the side. When the sub is busy playing, there's pressure inside of the box that's moving. So once that moves out of the way, comes above this center pole, the pressure moves it, and when it goes back, it scrapes off on there. So now the it's no longer straightly aligned. As it goes back, that little bit movement when it goes back in, because it moves it slightly, now it's no longer, now you hear ghur. JBG, what's happening? My JBG is New Zealand, brother. Nkuna, yes, you can increase the power. I don't know, everybody just wants stronger subwoofers. It must be stronger, it must be. You see, you guys are, you think you're clever, you're using the terminology, I want stronger subwoofer, stronger. Say, I want a speaker that I can play like a dog, it mustn't break. Say it like that. That's because that's what you, in essence, that's what you want. You want a speaker that's indestructible, that you can do whatever you want to with it, and it must not break. And there's no such thing. They built to break. Increasing power, you can do that, but it's going to cost you more. Rather just buy a stronger subwoofer. Because increasing power, you need to increase the strength of the magnet. Who in South Africa do you know can strengthen magnets? We don't currently have a company, or better yet, let me rather put it this way. I am not aware of a company in South Africa that does. I have been looking. So if there is a company in South Africa that does it, I just haven't found them yet. But I've been looking. I will eventually find them if they do exist in South Africa. So you have to get a company that basically will increase the strength of your magnet. Then we need to change the tensile wires. Myron, yeah, battery, all that, yeah, fine. We're talking about the subwoofer now. We're not worried about the car, about the batteries, the amps, the cabling. We talk just plainly about the speaker itself. In order to make the speaker stronger, to handle more power, you're going to need to increase the strength of the magnet, number one. Number two, you're going to have to increase the strength of the tensile wire. So if it has one tensile, you probably put 2 or 3 tensils on there. Try and get a thicker gray tensile to go on there. Then your coil, you're going to have to put a thicker coil, bigger coil. Same ohmage, 4 ohms, 2 ohms, 1 ohm, whatever you want to put. Like you see now with Mano's woofer, we had dual 6.3. It gave us 2 ohms. And then the same height coil with 2 sizes up from 0.063. So 2 sizes above 0.63 gauge wire. 1 wind down and up gave us also 2 ohms. Now if you dual that one, it's going to give you 1 ohm. Boss, I've been speaking that lecture forever now. The subwoofer, the box that you have it in, is 90% of the time is what breaks the speaker. Then battery power to your amplifier, because then what happens is your voltage drops, and then dirty power goes to the amp. And because all our own was like 4 gauge, 0 gauge, and 8 gauge, and yeah, the thicker the wire, the more the power will go. And if it's nice power, it's nice. But if it's cock power, it's cock. Thicker wire will take good quality current to the subwoofer, and as good as it takes the good current, it will take the bad current also. And nothing's gonna stop it. So in order to get your speaker higher powered, increasing the strength of the magnet, increasing the size of the wire so that your sensitivity goes up. Then your tensile wires, you need to increase the quality of the tensile wires, 1, 2, 3, whatever the case may be. Your spiders, you need to understand what the difference is between the different rolls. Different rolls, I'll show you what I'm talking about, different rolls. Yeah, here's a perfect example. You see this roll here, and you see that roll. This roll is higher than this roll. This roll is the same, looks like the same size, but this one here has a higher roll than this one here. That also plays a factor in your spiders now. And then on your spiders, how many of the rolls are there? Also, size of the coil, because the bigger the coil, the more power you can put into it. Because, but then again, if you custom making the speaker, then that kind of plays into, you don't need to put a big coil. As long as your top plate is big enough to accommodate the thicker gauge wire, you can probably go that fucking Escom drat wire there. Basically, on that coil now, it's like I'm putting 8 gauge. I'm recoiling that 15-inch with 8 gauge to make the coil. Exactly. Anything that the amplifier is, it does exactly what the word means. It amplifies. Good current, it'll amplify it. Bad current, it will amplify it. I think one, I'm making cock here with one only. One is a problem here. Guys, excuse me for a moment. I need to go wee-wees. Man se bladders out, man. Je weet, ons kan nie meer knyp nie. Man is nou oud. Man is grys, man. I'll be back in a moment. Yes, I am back. Alright. Don't worry, I washed my hands. This one here is a bloody problem. What happened to him? Yeah, he's there. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. Poor depends on the size of the woofer, bruh. Depends, Mpo. Sometimes I'm busy. I always say 5 to 7 days. That gives us grace for any things that we maybe encounter while we're busy fixing it. Any unsuspecting problems we come, I will let you know. Like Mr. Mano's sub now, I think he's here for more than 2 weeks, or it's here for 2 weeks already. So that's 14 days it's here. But his sub, he knows what's going on here because every night we're on the live, we're busy working on the sub. All the work I do is on the live. So you'll know what's going on. If you don't see me on the live, you must know something's happening. Because if I'm not sick, I'm on the live, my guy. I don't go off the live. I'm always here. Busy with somebody's speakers. If it's not someone's speakers, it's my own speakers. But I'm always here. Where's this thing now? It's maybe not one day. Maybe it is one day. You can see it. Maybe. Let's see. No, I don't know, eh? If I'm gonna watch the match or not. Like I was saying, man, I'm an old guy. You know, I need my beauty sleep. Okay, that works. That works. I was not expecting that, but okay. There you go. Alright, here we go. Let be the last twisty wisty. Twisty, 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 twisty. Watch. Okay. Mm-hmm. Here we go. That's done. Yeah, that's testy. That'll work. Okay, we go in there, in there. Fun. Be the best team in the world. I choose to be delusional like the Americans. Which radio? Hey man, head unit, boss. There you need to buy quality. Head unit, you have to buy quality. You can't mess around with a head unit because that's the thing that's gonna send all the signal to your speakers and your amplifiers and everything. So you can't really mess around with that there. You have to put quality stuff. Try and see, look, and then also some of the stronger stuff, you need to understand how they work because some of the 4-volt head units don't like the preamps. You're actually doing it a disservice by connecting a preamp to it. So I would say education is key. You need to definitely go on to a Google search and see what is the best option for you in terms of your pocket and your application that you're going to be using it in, because obviously for everybody it's different. um, it's not the same for everybody. Some competition guys prefer the 4 volts, other competition guys prefer the 2 volts with the preamp. So similarly for ordinary citizens, will be exactly the same. Some people will prefer the 4 volts, others will prefer the preamp with the that 2 volt head unit with a preamp. Some will prefer the 4 volts straight up. You don't need a preamp. All your settings is on your head unit. There's no need for extra goetertjies to Peter Wood and to set. You set alles on the preamp. Okay, you will close you up. Okay, there. I hope that helps you. Alright, then goes down here. I'll probably watch the game as much as it takes for me to download my live and then upload the live onto YouTube and all that. Then I'll sit and watch the game. But other than that, no. Once that is done, I'll probably go sleep. Sleep is lekker, man. Sleep is lekker. Okay, so where are you going? You coming this side. Okay. Yeah. Ah. You don't have to with these ones because you have to have marks, and because they specifically with these ones that got the bolts and that in, if you put them back into exactly the same Like I said, always when you busy opening up a speaker, you have to put it back exactly the same way. So you mark which side you open, and if you put it exactly back the same way, but it only works with the speakers that comes with um, like the ring with the screws and bolts and stuff on. Then you don't need to center it, because once you put it back in exactly the same way, the spider will align it on its own. So you kind of don't need to recenter it. But some speakers you need to do that. Yeah, some of them you have to, eh? But some of them you kind of have to, because they just faulty like that. Hey man, I forgot I got this bloody thing. You, you, that's you. Where's the other one? Nice. And you. No, one. He's not the right one. I think it is him. No, not him either. Is him. Not him either. Which one is it, man? This one. Are you? Why are you there with the screws? And then it goes in. He's not going in because he's not on that thing. Yeah, that's why. He's not in the right one. That's the story there. Yeah, that's a cup. You don't. But like I said, with some of them, it's okay to dilate because they don't. They're not finicky with that kind of thing. But with some, hey, if you don't, you end up suffering. Uh, Okay. Now use you. This is dual Nomex and dual Nomex. So they classify them as dual spiders, but it's actually four. Mm-hmm. I thought I put more down, but they're not. There's 3 more to go. Three more to go. This one here. Okay. And then we use this guy. Nah, I make my own voice coils. I don't, well, as much as I would love to get the pre-built ones, it's just not within budget. The cost that they come in with is too much. Too much. This is no, I'm not doing nothing there. I think something is up here, man. Is it not? See here. Yeah, Dev bounces. That's out of our budget here, bro. Especially that range, the 451. The 45 series. It's too much that. Hey, point 0.5 ohm. What sub do I fix the most? Power base, Targa, because that's the most common. There's a lot of ice power users out there also, but not as much as there is power base users and Targa users. Boksburg North, East Rand, Johannesburg, South Africa. This guy now. There you are. Here you are. Goes on top. This one goes in. This one goes back on top. And we're screwing back in. Alright, flipping it on. There we go. Okay, that's done there. This one goes up. The top, this goes in. Yeah, go inside, go inside, go inside. Come on now. Don't be shy, don't be shy. Oh. There we go. No. Huh? What's Nena? Ah, cut me. There we go. One side is done. The other side here. Come on. And there my mother's watching the soccer now. My mom is watching the football. I still got some work to finish up. How's it, man? I'm in Boxburg North in the East End. Go. Tiger Venoms is 550 each. I'm in Joburg, boss. Yeah. Contact numbers on my bio, my guy. Alright. That's them. Venom is done. Power base is done. We need to open up this dryer. Well, not open it up. We need to take the wire off. I can do that in the morning. It takes about a week to get everything sorted out. Depends on how badly damaged it is. Because the day I receive it, I'll open it up, check how badly the coil is damaged. Sometimes the formers are damaged where we'll have to now get the former to be replaced. So then obviously that takes a couple of days or so for the materials to arrive. You could order it and then but if it's straightforward, just the wire got burnt or it's clipped or whatever and the formers are still sharp and we just recoil, when I receive it on that day, I remove the wires, make sure that basically I strip out the speakers. We have a look at what the damages are and whatever. The following evening, I'll do the recoil, baking. Then we'll do, on the third evening, we'll do the assembly of both the woofers. They stand again on day 3, day 4. We do testing. On day 5, you do collecting. So yeah. Alright, my Jimbos. We shall see Makar tomorrow evening. I'm a bounce. I need to download this live and then upload. And then I gotta take my meds because the back's not 100% yet, but yeah, we're getting there. It's a lot better than what it was. Don't forget, you'll have to come back tomorrow and check because we're gonna finally finish this power-based NeoFlex. Got the right size wire now. It fits inside the subwoofer. Everything is hunky-dories. Now it's just to coil it, bake it, put it back in, tighten it all down for the last time so that we can plug some in on Saturday. And then Monday, he can take his long trip back to Uppington because they don't collect on weekends. But ja nee, ons sal mekaar sien môre. Flat, Mysterious 8. Time for a chow man. Man is honger.